Now, let's go back to that story of what happened in Parliament, and even following that, we know that by now 5 NDC members of Parliament have decided that they will put on or lay down a private member's bill concerning the betting tax. My colleague is here, my favorite Kweku Asante. Hello, yes. Kweku, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon.
Please,
you know, these 5 MPs, MP for Medina, Francis Xavier Kojo-Sosu, majority leader, and he calls himself the majority leader. Dr. Kasila Tofosin, Honorable MP for Bolga, Isaac Adongo, MP for Ayenswano, Teddy Safori Adi, and Honorable Tamale North MP Alasan Suhini. They have introduced this private members bill to actually amend the Income Tax Amendment Act to actually repeal the withholding tax rate on winnings from betting. So the betting tax they're seeking to take away, and I know some persons will be excited. These 5 MPs say that if they look at the economy and the hardship that has been imposed by the government, that is their claim, they do not understand why this same government that is not creating jobs will continue to lump up more taxes on the young people of Ghana. And so they are putting this private members bill before Parliament to take away this tax on betting and lottery, so that when you win any bet on lottery, the existing withholding tax will no longer apply. They've written to the Speaker, they've attached a memorandum, and they say this is something that must come to the floor immediately. We know that as we speak, the NPP MPs are gathering signatures to recall Parliament again for an emergency sitting if between now and Monday they don't get a Speaker to recall Parliament on its own volition. And so if Parliament is recalled maybe in the next 2 weeks, the NDC MPs insist that they will also put this application to actually repeal the betting tax on the agenda of the House and take it away. So these 5 NDC MPs are sticking together. So
quickly, 2 things. Yes. I know that there's no time. If you look at the process in which a bill will go through, I'm wondering if there's enough time to want to push that through, considering that Parliament has been adjourned. That's 1. 2, I would have thought that generally you cannot repeal entirely a tax law. Yes. And so how feasible is this one as well?
Exactly. If you look at the Constitution, starting from the second question, the Constitution says a private member's bill is not able to completely repeal it unless by reduction. So you can reduce it, the percentage from, say, 5% to 1% or 0.5%.
Right.
And that is what the Constitution says when it comes to private members' bill dealing with matters of taxes. Okay. And so one would have expected that these MPs would have adverted their mind to this. But this is a legal process that will perhaps pan out on the floor of Parliament when they eventually put this bill before the House. They can also do so by amendment when they put it there and amend it from completely repealing it and reducing it to a certain percentage. That is the second question. When it comes to the first regarding time, MPs will tell you that as Parliament, they are the masters of their own rules, so they can fashion out a few modalities to ensure that they can ram this through. They can also bring it under a certificate of urgency and even do it within a day. If there's a commitment and the legal issues are removed, this is something they can do pretty quickly.
Thank you so much, Kweku Asante.